and to pictures that are just so absolutely horrible. A vicious assault.
Yes.
On a fella just walking down the street.
Yeah, absolutely. Evan Summers, this has really gone viral. Boy George has been tweeting about it.
Look at his
the
face.
Taoiseach has been tweeting about it. It's horrific. Evan Summers, who was attacked while he was leaving George Street area in the early hours of Sunday morning. And he says on Twitter that he was targeted, that it was homophobic slurs were shouted at him before he was set upon by this person. So, yeah, and just a huge reaction.
I was in that particular bar and that area on Saturday night, leaving at 3 a.m. That could have been me.
Yeah.
That could have been me because I left on my own and I just was looking at those pictures going, there for the grace of God.
Yeah.
That could have been me.
And Evan Summers...
And this is what's happening in Dublin.
Well, this is what I was going to ask you, Alan, because Evan Summers says, I'm not tweeting this for attention, that he was kind of putting up these pictures of his injuries because to say that we might have come a long way in terms of, you know, LGBTQ rights, but that this stuff
Aideen,
still
people
happens.
think we've come a long way.
That's what
and
I mean.
we have come an awful long way in this country. And so much credit to people with the referendum and everything. But you still, there's always going to be haters out there. No matter what you think, there's going to be haters out there. And you do get abused and you do get shouted at.
But it feels
and
like...
that's a type of thing. Like, I fear for myself leaving bars like that. And people might say it in there's the queer off the telly. You know, that type of thing. And you do get it. You get it all the time.
That's awesome.
So, but I mean, I just take it now that...
But with the viciousness in the voice?
Sometimes not.
Okay.
But when you're walking down the street at 2 and 3 in the morning, you feel vulnerable.
Yeah.
And even myself and Carl, we wouldn't be... Like, if somebody came over to me, I don't know how to fight them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't... It's not in me. So that type of thing is happening. And it's still happening in cities around this country.
And we've had politicians say that, specifically about Dublin's inner city centre, that it has been lost. That's it. Someone compared it, you know, to a war zone at night time. And I know that people of colour are uncomfortable walking around streets and that gay people are uncomfortable walking around streets for fear of what could happen to them.
And we saw
That's
Leo
no place
Varadkar
to
then
live.
asking Helen McEntee what's happening and what's she going to do about policing and stuff.
That she wants Garda numbers beefed up and that there are 800 recruits that are due to pass through Templemore, so that's a start.
But we don't have specific hate crime legislation.
No, we don't have.
And that has to happen.
And that there is that is proposed. There is a hate crime bill in the works, but we don't have it in place, and we don't have any mechanism to really. I mean, what you were saying, Alan, is that this stuff goes on all the time, and people of colour who would, you know, endure racist attacks, you know, they go about their day afterwards. This isn't logged, it's not collated, we don't have the figures, and I think people are being encouraged to do that now. I hear ads on the radio.
But you don't, Aideen, you don't. Like, if that's happened to you, you're not going to phone the police because you've got through it, it was an incident, and you put it down as an incident, and you don't want the whole hassle of following it up. Maybe we should be following it all up.
Yeah.
Maybe. We shouldn't be putting up with it.
Yeah, we shouldn't have to
But we
put
should
up
just
with
know
it.
how often it happens.
Yeah, that's
you know,
the thing.
without necessarily planning to bring it to the Gardaí, just that it happened.